Alright, today I'm back to give you guys another video. Today we're going to be doing a review of the KMOUK Gaming earbuds. Now these on Amazon, they retail for $40. They do have a coupon code at the moment to save $10. Now these do have Bluetooth 5.0, they do have USB-C quick charge, and they do have low latency. Now the battery life is around 6 hours, which is pretty nice. But are they worth the money? Let's find out. Okay, moving on to the accessories. Now the first accessory that we get with these earphones is this kind of small Type-C cable. Now I'm not the biggest fan of these really small cables, but because it's Type-C, I'm gonna give them a pass because the price of these are not that expensive. And then we also get 2 extra sizes of earbuds. We get some small ones and the larger ones, which is pretty decent. And they pretty much give you everything you need. So I'm gonna give them thumbs up. Now let's move on. Okay, moving on to the hardware. Now, before we start that, let me show you the difference on the boxes. So that's what it looks like. It says KMOUK there, but I do like that it does turn on. It looks real cool, kind of like an alien spaceship, and then you have the aliens inside. You can see that. That's pretty badass. And the plastic doesn't feel like the best, but it's okay. On the back, it does have Type-C. And it is a little bit bigger than the Samsung. The plastic on the Samsung does feel a little bit nicer, but these are way more expensive. Keep that in mind. These are still nice. They feel good. They're a little bit bulky. Keep that in mind, but not super crazy. I was able to put them in my pocket, no problem at all. Now let's take these out so you guys can see them. As you can see, they turn on, but after you have them in for a while, the lights will turn off. Keep that in mind. And you do have the KMOUK logos there. They feel okay. They don't feel like the most expensive stuff, but they don't feel super cheap either. Keep that in mind. They feel good. I like them. The fitting was also pretty nice. I was able to use these for a good session with no problems. I usually use these maybe for 2 to 3 hours at a time. And the hardware at the price range is very good. So I'm gonna give them thumbs up. Now let's move on. Okay, moving on to sound quality. Now some of the albums I used to test these earbuds, I did play the new Logic album. I also played the new Nas album. I did play some Tony Bennett and some Bruno Mars. Now let's first talk about the bass. The bass was actually real nice and definitely worth the price of admission, in my opinion, for what they're going for. They're not gonna blow your mind or anything like that, but the bass was very good. It hit at sometimes, hard, but again, they're not gonna blow your they're not gonna rattle your head or nothing crazy like that, but they sound good. Separation between the mids and highs was pretty nice. It wasn't outstanding or anything, but it was definitely good. And I was actually pretty impressed. I for $40 that they retail, the bass was pretty good. So if you like bass, I think you're gonna like these earbuds. Moving on. Okay, moving on to mids and highs. I was also pretty impressed with the mids and highs. For the price of these headphones, they're really hard to say that there's a lot of more better earbuds at the price because they sound really good. And again, I was very impressed by the low latency on these earbuds. And I played different games, different mobile games. I played a lot of mobile games. I played Call of Duty, PUBG, Plants vs. Zombies, which is not, really what these earbuds are for. But I'm gonna get more into that in my final thoughts. But I was actually impressed. If you're a gamer, you're gonna like the low latency on these earbuds. Now, how that works, you just hold, I think the left earbud, you just hold it for 3 seconds and it goes into gaming mode. And that's how you get the extra low latency, which is pretty nice. I was able to hear people throw grenades and all the, they got close to me. It was pretty nice. Now, let's move on to mids and highs. Like I said, mids and highs was pretty clear. Again, they're not outstanding, but this is what I would call an all-around earbud, something that I would take on a trip or something like that, and everything I throw at it is gonna sound pretty good. It's not gonna sound amazing or blow my mind, but everything sounded pretty nice. I was actually impressed with the sound quality. So for the all-around sound quality, they get thumbs up. Now let's move on. Okay, so what are my final thoughts? So in the beginning of the review, I asked you guys, are these worth the money? Now let me say, hell yeah. And why am I gonna say hell yeah? These look like more expensive earbuds. The quality, once you grab it, if you see them here on the video, they look pretty badass, right? Now the quality of the plastic is just okay, but I don't know how this company did this, but these sound like more expensive earbuds. I would put the sound quality on these earbuds between $60 and $100, closer to the $100 range, I would say, because that's how impressed I was with the sound quality. They are Type-C. They have a very fast charging. I think 10 minutes of battery charge will give you around 2 hours, which is pretty insane for the $40 that they're going for. They have Bluetooth 5.0 and they have extra low latency when you're playing video games. I also, when I was listening to YouTube videos, I noticed to see if there was any latency, and sure enough, the latency was really good. Now, Bluetooth range, I got around 50 feet, which is on par with way more expensive earbuds. I was talking on the phone, and people did notice that I had earbuds or that I was talking on headphones, but they told me that I sounded pretty clear, and I'm happy with that. As long as they can hear me clear, I think that's pretty nice. So if you want to talk on the phone, I think people are gonna hear you fine, and I think that's a good deal. So I am gonna recommend these earbuds. I think they're worth the money, and especially right now they have them $10 off, so you're getting them for like $30. I think that's a steal. That's very nice. And again, people that saw me use these earbuds, they saw the little lights, and or I would show them to them. I would show the case, and they were amazed. And I would ask people, how much do you think these are worth, just by looking at them? And everybody told me like $100. That's the first thing they would say, $100, because they don't look cheap. So again, I'm gonna give them thumbs up. I am gonna recommend them. I think they're worth the price, again, as admission. And you guys know that here on my channel, sound is first, and if the sound is not there, I would not recommend the stuff, or I would tell you if you can find them for this price, I think they're worth the money. But this one, even if you buy them at retail, I think they're worth the money. But right now they're $30 on Amazon. That's a no-brainer to pick them up, especially if you're looking for something like this, or even if you just want to hold them until you want to, some people just use some headphones on the time, and once they break their earbuds that they're using, they bring out some other ones. So I would recommend these. They're cool, they're dope, definitely worth the price. That was my review. Check out all my videos, subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.